Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for The Little Things. It's a movie starring Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. And it's about Denzel Washington's character is this cop. He's working out in like kind of a boonies county, and he has to go pick up some evidence in LA and where he used to work, and so there's some history there, and we don't quite know what all that history is, but there's some good and there's some bad. And a lot of the movie is kind of slowly exploring what that history is. Rami Malek plays the new detective, well, young detective, not necessarily new, but the young detective in that cop shop, and then Jared Leto plays a suspicious person. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. So to start off with the furry, there is a dog on screen for like 15 seconds. So that's your furry. So getting on to the good and the bad. The good is that you have three absolutely amazing actors in this movie. All three of them have won or been nominated for an Oscar, in my opinion, good movies. And they bring it. They are all three absolutely amazing, as you would expect from people who are amazing at their craft. And this is kind of one of those movies where you can get a lot from the facial expressions from them without there being a whole lot of dialogue. So, yeah. Also, how we explore these characters I thought was good. They had good pacing there, and they did a good job with the tension, because the combination of the music and the sound and whatnot, like there was a number of times where you're just like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Oh, is it gonna? Oh, jeez. So it's not like the horror movie where you're just like waiting for the bad guy to jump out and die at you, So it's not that type of tension, but it's the tension where you're like, you don't know which way things are gonna go. But now we kind of get to the bad, is that I think part of that tension comes from how many other movies of kind of a similar basic plot line of like, cop trying to finish some unfinished business, and, this sort of genre that it's in, basically. I think that it does suffer from the fact that the genre has been done a whole lot of it by Denzel Washington. He does like to play cops, so good on him. But so there's a lot of the tension comes from knowing kind of how these movies can play out, and wondering, okay, is it going to go like how this movie does, or is it going to go that way? So it's kind of a victim of the genre that it's in. There are a couple twists and surprises and things that you find out that aren't necessarily like, I wasn't bored, and I wouldn't call this movie predictable. So it's not like totally by the numbers, if you will, but it's the genre that it is. So if you're not into that genre, and if you're not a super fan of one of these three actors, I would say you could probably skip this movie, because you're going to have to really enjoy this style of film to like this movie at all. So yeah, I would say that my overall rating is to skip unless you're a super fan. And right now it's streaming on HBO Max for like the next month. So as would be obvious by the genre that it is, it's not like a CGI, absolutely awesome, like visual spectacular. So if you don't want to go and see it in theaters, it is an HBO Max, so you can just get like a short subscription, or however you want to do that. It's on HBO Max the next month. But if you want to support the theaters and go watch it there, that's cool too. So, but yeah, I would say, if you like those actors, great. If not, skip it. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.